Have you ever felt like someone is using you? That feeling of being needed only when someone needs something, having your achievements minimized, or feeling your energy drained with no return? Often, these signs are subtle but deeply impactful. In this video, we will reveal 7 signs that might indicate you are being used, helping you identify and protect yourself from these draining situations. Don't miss it, because this knowledge can transform your relationships and preserve your vital energy. Shall we begin? Today, we will highlight 7 often overlooked signs that someone may be using you, draining your energy, and potentially diverting your spiritual mission. This is not about fostering paranoia, but about empowering you with awareness. By the end, you will have a sharper eye for detecting these subtle signs, allowing you to make informed decisions about who you allow into your inner circle. This knowledge is essential, whether navigating personal relationships, professional environments, or spiritual communities. Therefore, if you have ever felt inexplicably exhausted, doubted your own intuition, or had difficulty maintaining boundaries, this video is your guide to reclaiming your energy and protecting your gifts. They only contact you when they need something. Chosen ones, let's dive into the first and perhaps most common sign that someone might be using you. They only contact you when they need something. This behavior is as old as time, but can be particularly draining for those of us who carry the weight of spiritual gifts and heightened empathy. Imagine this. Your phone lights up with a message from someone you haven't heard from in weeks, maybe even months. Suddenly, they are all warm and friendly, but as you read, you realize what's there: the request, the favor, the need. It's a pattern you've seen before, but your compassionate nature often leads you to respond, to help, to give. For the chosen ones, this cycle can be especially tiring. Your innate desire to help others, combined with your unique abilities, makes you a beacon for those in need. But when the relationship becomes a one-way street of taking without giving, it's not just your time or resources being drained, it's your vital energy, the very essence that fuels your spiritual journey. Why does this happen? Often, it's because your light, your energy, your gifts are so potent that others instinctively turn to you in times of crisis. They feel your strength, your wisdom, your connection to something greater. And while there is beauty in being a source of support, there is danger in becoming nothing more than a spiritual ATM for others. The key here is to recognize the pattern. Are there people in your life who only appear when they are in trouble? Do their messages always come with an attached request? Do you wonder if they would contact you if they didn't need something from you? Recognizing this sign isn't about judging others or closing your heart. It's about discernment, a crucial skill for any chosen one. It's about understanding that true connections, genuine relationships, involve reciprocity. They involve care and interest that extend beyond moments of need. By identifying these one-sided relationships, you are not only protecting yourself, you are also creating space for authentic connections that nourish and support your spirit. You are preserving your energy for those who see you for who you are, not just for what you can provide. Remember, chosen ones, your purpose is grand, your energy precious. While helping others is undoubtedly part of your path, it should not come at the expense of your own well-being. Setting boundaries with those who only contact you in times of need is not selfish. It is an act of self-preservation and ultimately self-love. As we move forward, keep this sign in mind. Reflect on your relationships. Are they balanced? Do they energize you as much as you energize others? This awareness is your first step to creating a circle of connections that truly support your journey as a chosen one. They minimize your achievements. As we delve deeper into the signs that someone may be using you, we encounter a particularly insidious behavior: the minimization of your achievements. This sign is especially relevant for the chosen ones, whose accomplishments often transcend the ordinary and venture into the extraordinary. Imagine this scenario. You have just had a profound spiritual breakthrough, or perhaps used your gifts to help someone significantly. Excited, you share this news with someone you consider close. But instead of celebration, you are met with indifference, or worse, subtle disdain. "Oh, that's nice," they might say, quickly changing the subject. Or they might downplay your achievement with comments like, "Well, anyone could do that if they tried." For the chosen ones, this devaluation cuts deep. Your achievements are not just personal victories, they are often milestones on your spiritual journey, steps toward fulfilling your higher purpose. When someone consistently minimizes these moments, it's not just disappointing, it's an attempt to dim your light. Why does this happen? Often, it is rooted in the other person's insecurities or their inability to comprehend the depth of your experiences. Some might feel threatened by your growth, fearing that as you evolve, you will outgrow them. Others might be so entrenched in their own worldview that they cannot grasp the significance of your spiritual or intuitive accomplishments. Recognizing this sign is crucial for your continued growth and self-affirmation. When your achievements are repeatedly minimized, it can lead to self-doubt, making you question the validity of your experiences or the importance of your gifts. This doubt can hinder your progress on your chosen path. Remember, chosen ones, your journey is unique. Your achievements, no matter how intangible they may seem to others, are real and significant. They deserve recognition and celebration, if not from others, then certainly from yourself. They drain your energy without reciprocation. Building on our understanding of how others might use you, we come to a sign that is particularly relevant for the chosen ones: energy drainage without reciprocation. This sign goes beyond mere emotional or mental fatigue. It hits at the core of your spiritual essence. As a chosen one, you are likely familiar with the concept of energy exchange. In healthy relationships, there is a flow. Sometimes you give, sometimes you receive. But with certain people, you might notice a constant one-sided drain on your energy reserves. These energy vampires, as they are often called, leave you feeling depleted after interactions. You might experience physical symptoms like fatigue or headaches, or emotional ones like feeling overwhelmed or anxious. The key here is the lack of reciprocation. While you feel drained, they seem energized, having fed off your spiritual vitality. This dynamic is particularly dangerous for the chosen ones because of your natural inclination to help and heal. Your empathetic nature and spiritual gifts make you more susceptible to these energy drains. You might find yourself unconsciously shielding others from negative energies or taking on their emotional burdens, all without realizing the toll it takes on you. Recognizing this sign requires a keen sense of self-awareness. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions. Do certain people consistently leave you feeling drained? Do you feel the need to recover after spending time with them? These are clear indicators of an unhealthy energy exchange. It's crucial to understand that protecting your energy is not selfish, it is necessary. Your spiritual energy is the fuel for your higher purpose. Allowing it to be constantly drained without reciprocation not only affects your well-being, but also can impede your ability to fulfill your role as a chosen one. Learning to set energetic boundaries is essential. This might involve limiting time with energy vampires, practicing grounding and protection techniques, or simply being more mindful of where and with whom you spend your energy. As we continue to explore these signs, remember that awareness is your first line of defense. By recognizing these energy drain patterns, you are taking a crucial step in preserving your light and ensuring that your gifts are used in alignment with your higher purpose, not exhausted by those who do not appreciate your true value. They try to manipulate your gifts. As we delve deeper into the signs that someone may be using you, we encounter a particularly disturbing behavior: the attempt to manipulate your gifts. This sign is especially pertinent for the chosen ones, whose unique abilities often make them targets for those seeking to exploit spiritual or intuitive powers for personal gain. Imagine this scenario: someone in your life, upon discovering your intuitive abilities or healing gifts, suddenly becomes intensely interested. But their interest is not in your growth or well-being. It is in how your gifts can benefit them. They might pressure you to use your abilities on demand, perhaps to predict their future or solve their problems. Or they might try to leverage your spiritual insights for their own agenda, disregarding your boundaries or the sacred nature of your gifts. This manipulation can take many forms. It might be subtle, like making you feel guilty when you are not ready or willing to use your gifts on their behalf. Or it might be more direct, like trying to monetize your abilities without your consent, or pressuring you to perform rituals or practices that do not resonate with you. For the chosen ones, this attempt at manipulation is not just a disrespect to your gifts, it is a violation of your spiritual mission. Your gifts are an extension of your essence, a manifestation of your higher purpose. When someone tries to manipulate this for personal gain, they are essentially trying to hijack your spiritual journey for their own ends. Recognizing this sign involves a deep sense of self-awareness and self-respect. Pay attention to how others react to your gifts. Are there people who seem overly interested in what you can do for them rather than who you are as a person? Do they respect your boundaries, or do they push you to use your abilities, regardless of your own readiness or comfort? It's crucial to establish and maintain firm boundaries. Remember, chosen ones, your gifts are precious and should be honored and respected. They are not tools to be exploited by others. By recognizing and addressing these manipulative behaviors, you are safeguarding your spiritual integrity and ensuring that your gifts are used in alignment with your higher purpose. As we continue to explore these signs, remember that awareness and boundaries are your allies. By identifying these manipulative patterns, you are taking a stand for your spiritual sovereignty and ensuring that your path remains clear and focused on your true mission. They guilt trip you into helping. Building on our understanding of how others might use you, we come to a sign that is particularly relevant for the chosen ones: the use of guilt as a manipulation tool. This sign is especially pernicious because it exploits your natural empathy and desire to help others. Imagine this scenario. Someone in your life constantly turns to you for help, and when you are unable or unwilling to assist, they respond with guilt-inducing comments. They might say things like, "I thought you were supposed to be a healer," or, "If you really cared, you would help me." These statements are designed to make you feel responsible for their well-being, to make you question your own intentions and values. For the chosen ones, who often carry a deep sense of purpose and compassion, this manipulation can be particularly effective. Your desire to help and heal is genuine, and guilt-tripping plays directly into that noble impulse. But it's a trap. This manipulation not only drains your energy, but also distorts your sense of duty and responsibility. The key here is to recognize that true service and compassion do not come from a place of guilt. They come from a place of love, integrity, and willingness. When someone uses guilt to coerce you into helping, they are not respecting your boundaries or your own spiritual journey. They are exploiting your empathy for their own ends. Recognizing this sign requires a strong sense of self-awareness and self-respect. Pay attention to how you feel after interactions with certain people. Do you often feel burdened with a sense of guilt or obligation? Do you find yourself helping others out of a sense of duty rather than a genuine desire? These are clear indicators of guilt manipulation. It's crucial to set and maintain boundaries. This might involve learning to say no without guilt, asserting your right to prioritize your own well-being, and recognizing that your value does not depend on your ability to meet others' demands. Remember, chosen ones, your primary responsibility is to your own spiritual journey. Helping others is a part of that journey, but it should not come at the cost of your own well-being and integrity. By recognizing and addressing guilt manipulation, you are protecting your energy and ensuring that your actions come from a place of true compassion and purpose. They take credit for your work. As we delve deeper into the signs that someone may be using you, we encounter a particularly damaging behavior: taking credit for your work. This sign is especially relevant for the chosen ones, whose efforts often extend beyond the visible and tangible, encompassing spiritual insights, creative endeavors, and acts of service. Imagine this scenario. You pour your heart and soul into a project, using your unique gifts and insights to create something meaningful. But when it comes time for recognition, someone else steps in and takes the credit. They might downplay your contributions or present your ideas and efforts as their own. For the chosen ones, this is more than just a slight. It's a theft of your spiritual and creative essence. Your work is an extension of your gifts, a manifestation of your higher purpose. When someone else takes credit, they are not just stealing your ideas or efforts, they are attempting to diminish your light, to overshadow your unique contributions. Recognizing this sign involves a keen sense of self-awareness and confidence in your own value. Pay attention to how others present your joint efforts. Are there people who consistently downplay your role or omit your contributions altogether? Do they seek recognition for work that you have primarily done? These are clear indicators of someone trying to use your gifts for their own gain. It's crucial to assert your own value and ensure that your contributions are recognized. This might involve speaking up in meetings, documenting your work clearly, or directly addressing the issue with those involved. Remember, chosen ones, your work is a reflection of your unique gifts and should be honored and recognized as such. By identifying and addressing this behavior, you are standing up for your own worth and ensuring that your light is not dimmed by others' attempts to overshadow you. As we continue to explore these signs, remember that self-awareness and self-respect are your allies. By recognizing and addressing these attempts to take credit for your work, you are protecting your spiritual and creative integrity and ensuring that your contributions are honored and valued.